In New York, every snip starts a new life. This wig's journey begins right here today. From one fallen strand, a fresh story forms, collected carefully, never treated as waste again. Sealed, tracked, and loaded fast, NYC Hair is moving forward with real purpose now. The highway opens wide, the trucks roll ahead. Now, let's start the journey together. In New York City, the clippers begin the story, each strand falling like silk in bright light. Gloved fingers sweep the cape clean, saving every little fiber that catches the shine. On the busy floor, fresh cut hair scatters everywhere. This is where the journey starts. The barber sweeps it all into the black bin marked "Collect Hairs," careful and precise. The lid clicks shut and the pile settles. Small beginnings, big transformation ahead. A pickup sheet gets checked off. NYC Salon Collection, officially on the move now. In a Brooklyn alley, workers sort the hair into sleeves, sunlight cutting through dusty air. A black bag gets tied tight, tag fluttering. Raw human hair, sealed and ready. Bags stack neatly by the brick wall, waiting like cargo with a purpose. They're lifted into a white van, tailgate clinking. Real work, real motion. From the driver's seat, New York City rolls ahead. This shipment keeps moving forward. Inside the van, straps hold the bags steady as the road hums beneath. A New Jersey fuel stop, quick refill, bright sun on the van, no delays. Documents slide into the door pouch, barcode visible, tracked, logged, and secured. At airport cargo, the sealed bags shift into containers, handled with practice speed. A tag prints Los Angeles. The label peels smooth. Destination locked in. The container glides on a belt toward loading. Shadows sharp, scale cinematic. The plane lifts off over the coastline. Now the real journey is in the air. In Los Angeles, cargo unloads to a white truck, morning light clean and crisp. A drone follows the truck through sunlit boulevards, palms swaying, city alive. Close on the tires, rubber rolling fast, sunlight flashing off metal rims.
Okay,
the truck reaches the factory gate. The guard raises the barrier without hesitation. Clipboard check, ID scan, light turns green, and the shipment is cleared. The sign shines, Wig Wonderland Manufacturing, Receiving, bright and official. At the dock, the truck reverses in, lights blinking, workers ready to unload. Doors swing open, dark interior meets bright daylight, dust floating like sparks. Workers step inside with headlamps. Cartons stacked high. This is where magic begins. The pallet jack slides under raw hair lot A, wheels rolling smoothly as the load moves forward. A forklift lifts the pallet cleanly, safety lights blinking, motion controlled and premium. The forklift enters a massive bright warehouse, skylight beams striping the floor in clean lines. Top-down view, pallets sit in perfect lanes, floor markings keeping everything organized. POV scan. Green laser hits the barcode. Beep. This batch is now fully logged. A bold stamp lands. QC. Required. Fresh ink signaling strict quality control. A box cutter slices the tape cleanly. Cardboard fibers sharp in bright light. The box opens. Raw hair in clear sleeves, neatly coiled with a silky gloss. The sleeves are placed into a stainless tray labeled inspection, sterile, and bright. Wide Dallas sorting hall. Rows of women in blue uniforms and hairnets work in calm rhythm. Close up. The supervisor checks a color chart and nods. Standards stay consistent. Hands separate tones. Jet black, espresso brown, honey blonde into labeled bins. A bundle gets gently shaken. Tiny debris drifts away in the bright air. Under a magnifying lamp, cuticle alignment looks crisp. Quality is obvious up close. On the table, short hairs in a defect tray, long strands aligned in clean rows. Carts roll between stations, polished floors reflecting bright movement. Tags go on. Color 1B, Color 2, Color 613. Identity locked in. Sorted bundles seal inside clean mesh bags, ready for treatment. In a Miami lab, a technician in a white coat measures solution into a glass beaker. Macro pour. The liquid falls like a smooth ribbon. Reflections razor sharp. A digital pH meter glows. Numbers settle. Balanced, safe, consistent. A glass rod stirs the mix. A controlled vortex forms. The mixture pours into warm water. Bubbles rise and foam blooms. A digital timer starts. Every step is precisely timed. On the treatment floor, bundles dip into steaming vats. Bright steam glowing upward. Hair lifts out. Water dripping in beads, like pearls on silk. Stainless pipes and gauges shine. Temperature steady. Process controlled. Inside the washer, hair tumbles gently in suds. Droplets clinging to the glass. The drum slows. Water drains through a channel, clean and smooth. A high-pressure rinse blasts through bundles, splashes sparkling in bright light. Water beads slide down aligned strands, revealing a healthy, glossy shine. Wet bundles clip onto hooks and glide forward on the conveyor. They enter an orange glow drying tunnel, digital readouts shining bright. Warm light passes through the strands. The hair looks translucent and silky. Bundles emerge lighter and airy, texture soft and clean. In the drying room, rows sway under fans as skylight fills the space. A worker tests dryness with a gentle pull, perfect tension. At the hackle station, the bundle taps metal spikes, aligning into perfection. Strands glide through fine combs as short hairs fall away, and the long lengths align into one clean direction. The aligned hair settles onto a white mat, flowing smoothly like a soft curtain under bright light. Lengths are checked on the ruler board, and 18-inch and 20-inch stay clearly visible throughout. A length band is tied firmly around the bundle, and the tag flutters as the hair stays perfectly neat. The bundle is placed on the digital scale. Red numbers flicker quickly, then settle into a steady reading. The weight is entered into the tablet, and inventory line items update instantly to match the batch. The wefting room works in steady rhythm. Blue uniforms moving with focus under bright task lighting. Hair feeds into the wefting machine smoothly, forming a clean track as the line stays perfectly straight. The needle drives through the weft line, and the thread locks tight to build a strong, durable base. Thread spools spin fast, while the tension wheel turns, metal surfaces shining under the clean overhead light. A finished weft rolls onto the conveyor, uniform in thickness, glossy in texture, and ready for assembly. A gloved hand runs along the seam, feeling for firmness, while the track stays smooth and consistent. Multiple wefts stack into a tray labeled Wig Unit Set, arranged neatly like a premium kit. A 3D head wireframe appears on the tablet, and the hairline map is drawn with a soft UI glow. The hairline curve is refined point by point, shaping a natural front edge with balanced symmetry. Lace is cut into a clean pattern, edges crisp and even as the shape matches the design. Fine mesh lace is held to the light, and the delicate grid becomes clear and perfectly uniform. The lace is positioned on the cap mold, pins placed evenly so the tension stays smooth. Fine stitching secures the lace, tiny seams forming a clean base that looks flawless up close. Elastic bands are sewn inside for fit, with neat seams designed to sit comfortably and secure. A tiny hook pulls one strand through the lace grid, magnifier light glowing over the delicate mesh. A microscopic knot tightens cleanly, locking the strand in place so it won't slip or shed. The cap rotates slightly, and the knot pattern continues in perfect spacing across the surface. Rows of workers stay focused under magnifying lamps, steady hands building each wig with patience. A density chart is checked, and the crown area is adjusted to keep the volume balanced. The front hairline is ventilated, lighter, creating a soft, natural look that mimics real growth. The completed wig unit lifts from the mold. Lace edge is clean, smooth, and ready for styling. A brunette wig is curled with heat, soft steam rising as the curl forms and holds shape. Curls are clipped to set, metal clips catching the light while the pattern stays even. Long red hair is straightened, turning into a mirror gloss sheet that reflects clean highlights. A wide brush glides through the hair, creating silky movement and a soft, airy volume. Blonde highlights are painted onto brown hair, creamy strokes blending smoothly into a natural gradient. Foils wrap the sections carefully, metallic shimmer flashing as each fold seals the color in. The ends dip into pink dye, and the water swirls like ink, rich and bright. The rinse reveals a clean pink ombre, droplets falling in bright beads along the strands. Warm air lifts the hair gently, drying it into a glossy, smooth finish with soft bounce. A blonde wig is combed to check shedding, inspection light bright and focused on every strand. The shedding tray stays nearly empty, and the wig passes the check with a clean result. Length is verified on the mannequin. Tape numbers crisp as the hair falls perfectly straight. The lace front is examined under light, knots uniform and consistent across the entire edge. Conditioning mist floats through a light beam, droplets sparkling as they land and add shine. The wig turns slowly on the stand, hair moving like soft silk with a natural swing. A hairnet slides on neatly, holding the style snug while keeping the lace edge protected. The wig is placed into a branded box, tissue folded perfectly to keep everything smooth. The box seals with a branded sticker, pressed flat so the package looks premium and secure. In Chicago, pallets fill the bright warehouse, workers moving fast while the flow stays organized. Cartons stacked tight on the pallet, and corner protectors snap in place to keep every edge perfect. Clear shrink wrap spins around the load, sealing it firm, while the plastic catches bright highlights. A shipping label prints, Destination, Wig Wonderland, Las Vegas Showroom. Barcode, crisp and readable. The forklift slides the wrapped pallet into the semi-truck, daylight flooding the dock past safety cones. The metal doors swing shut, and the heavy latch locks down with a solid, secure finish. Inside the cab, the engine starts, dashboard lights glow, and the whole truck vibrates to life. In Arizona golden hour, the semi glides past desert scenery, sun flare spilling warm light. A line of white trucks rolls together, sunset glow on the road with distant mountains ahead. Las Vegas lights appear far away, and the highway pulls straight forward into neon. The Wig Wonderland sign glows over wet pavement, reflections shimmering with a luxury feel. The glass door opens with a soft bell, neon colors sliding smoothly across the glass. Inside, mannequin heads line the wall with colorful wigs, spotlights making every shade pop. A stylist selects a long blonde unit from the display, lace edge clean, soft and natural. At the mirror, the customer sits calmly as the wig is placed gently and aligned at the hairline. The lace front is adjusted with a comb tail, and a natural part appears clean and smooth. The lace edge is trimmed with precision, Tiny cuts clean, so the front melts into skin. Soft curls are brushed out for volume, hair bouncing naturally with a bright glossy finish. The customer smiles, touches the hair, and her eyes brighten with real, relaxed confidence. She turns left and right in the mirror, and the hair moves freely, like it's truly hers. At checkout, a branded bag lands on the counter. A receipt prints, neon reflections glowing softly. She steps onto the Las Vegas street, confident stride, shopping bag in hand, city lights shining. She pauses under neon, hair shining perfectly. Soft lens flare blooms, and it fades to black. Thanks for watching. This is the art of wig making, from one strand to a flawless finish.